the mountaintop level singing, woo, and the great food. So cheers! Cheers to that! All right, now we got a little warm-up going. Full disclosure, I wrote an amazing speech. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. It had an amazing narrative arc with sentimentality and humor, and I left it at home. This is not going to be that speech. This is going to be as good as I can remember it. So if you could all just lower your expectations, that would be very appreciated. They say that the best man speech shouldn't last any longer than the groom does on the wedding night. And if that's true, then I'll probably just go on and on and on until either the microphone stops or Ashley just politely asks me to quit. Because there's been some drinking going on today. Sorry, Grandpa, that's my dirtiest joke. I'll clean it up from here on out. So, if I remember my speech correctly, the point that I wanted to make was that there's just an air about my brother that I don't even need to tell you. If you're in this room, you probably already know. He is just legendary. That's the word. Legendary. And epic. Epic and legendary. You're going to hear those two words on and on and on. That's part of my connected story arc. So let's tell the stories. Let's tell the stories, right? We got to have the obligatory childhood injury stories. He super glued his hand into a fist. That's pretty special. He had to have stitches when I kicked a Nintendo remote controller into his mouth. And growing up riding dirt bikes, we all had CB radio handles. His was tumbleweed because of all the crashes. I once saw him go full speed into a sagebrush and swallowed him up like some Rocky Mountain magic trick. Not to be seen or found. Legendary. Legend. That's some terrific tales. Fast forwarding to high school, you probably won't like me telling some of these stories. True story, however, he started in the fall of 2003 as a freshman at Dyke High School, and 2 years later he graduated as a senior. That's true. Let's cheers to Aaron. That's impressive. Woo! Little Doogie Howser in our midst. Had no idea. Quite the scholar. Yeah, I don't know. Dyke is that easy, Aaron's that smart, or they just wanted the hell out of there. Probably all of the above. What was my next one? I wish I had my sheet. Don't have it. Driving home one fateful day. Aaron was in the car when I flipped and totaled my pickup truck. We were going down the road pretty fast. I told the police 40 miles per hour. That's what I'm telling you today. Sticking to it. After we flipped the truck and came to a stop, I'm bleeding from my head. Aaron said something that will echo in my mind for all eternity. You want to do it? We just rolled the truck, dude. Haunting. I hear it when I try to sleep at night. We just flipped the truck, dude! Keep in mind, I'm sitting on him because he's bouncing around the cab because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And in the same breath, he goes, we gotta pick up your little yard sale and get out of here because the cops are coming. And that's just Aaron in a nutshell. It's this like youthful wisdom and clarity in action, and also fear of the police. After high school, the summer prior to college, Aaron attended a party in which, he probably not going to let me tell the story, he accidentally lit his leg on fire on purpose. And suffered second and third degree burns. I know you're all thinking, hilarious. That's not funny. You should all feel bad for laughing at that. Burns are not cool. Well, if I had put on a PowerPoint like the good engineer that I am, it would include a picture that I took after taking Aaron to the hospital a week later, getting his bandages dressed, of just this nast and gore and salve, and him going, woo, on the top of the gurney. Again, epic, legendary, who does that? 3rd-degree burns, give him the horns. Those burns turned his leg purplish pink, or periwinkle for you girls. And I remember just sometimes gazing into it, like in admiration, like, wow, that's like cooler than a tattoo. It's like, it was like Vietnam, but just local to just the lower part of your leg. Amazing. Unfortunately, his leg's no longer purple pink, but you can trust me that happened. Moving on into college years. We're like halfway through, so hey, let's take a cheers. Let's all take a drink. Woo! I'm just gonna keep going until either my mom or Chris Myers does the potty dance, because their bladders are the size of a peanut M&M. So really, it's up to you guys. You just wave me off. College years, Aaron moved into a house that can only be described as an animal house. And I don't mean my fraternity, okay? Aaron, after some career searching, came to find animal science. He was smitten with animals. And that was reflected in his residence because he had, and correct me here, brother, 2 dogs, 3 cats, depending on when they were littering, 2 albino ferrets, which were disgusting, a red-tailed boa, and a bearded dragon. Am I forgetting anything? And in the floods of 2008, 6 chickens drowned in his basement. Let's all have a moment of silence for those poor chickens. Poor chicken. The moral of the story here is Aaron learned, there's a Noah's Ark joke in here too, by the way, that I don't know what it is. But the moral of the story is that Aaron determined he was not a poultry, he's a beef man. He's a beef man. So we got that set. Well, after college, Aaron moved kind of farther away. And this is kind of a side story, I wasn't going to tell this one, but he lived in an old house that didn't have a shower. We'd talk almost daily, and most conversations would end like, hey man, I gotta let you go, I'm gonna hop in the bathtub. And I'd be like, don't forget the petals and scented candles. Alright, that was not very funny, but that one was for me. So Aaron was commuting back from this dilapidated, poor, rundown hoarder house that he couldn't even flush the toilet paper. Again, side trail, why am I even talking about this? And that's right around the time when, I was having functions, and he started to kind of meet Ashley a little bit. And so, let's shift gears here. So, as I mentioned, I have this really super hot new sister named Ashley. She's kind of the sister of my dreams, because I've always wanted a hot one that I could creep on her, which I'm doing right now. And all of her super hot friends who are also here, very convenient for me. My wife's not very happy with this line of jokes. Where was I going with this? So, yeah, let's take a cheers. Let's take a cheers while I reset. Hey, cheers. So I mentioned how Aaron is epic and legendary, right? Now that I've got a sister and a microphone, I'd like to tease her a little bit. And my favorite topic to tease her on, unfortunately Sam stole my thunder a little bit, is her ability to sleep. This girl inspired the term 4 p.m. in the morning. I've seen her sleep on a wood floor without a pillow face down. And I don't mean sleep, I mean sleep in. Sleep well rested. I've seen her sleep using like garbage bags as like blankets and deflated air mattresses. I've seen her sleep with like a 100-pound World War II canvas tent dropped on her. We were trying to get her the hell up. And to her credit, she was on time all day today, despite being up till almost 3 o'clock preparing this wonderful meal and wonderful event for us all. So let's cheers real quick to that. Another mini cheers, sub-cheers to my toast. Hope you guys filled up your drinks before we started. Mom, are we good? Chris, he's still here. So, right around this time, right around 5 years ago, the most epic tale I have to tell you is one morning after some function that I had at my house. I don't know, maybe stuffing brown bags for the homeless. We were really into that back then. Somehow we got Ashley to wake up while the sun was in the east. And we decided, let's all go out. My brother happened to be in town that weekend. It's important to the story. We all decided, let's go out to the chuck wagon. And Ashley, in fine form, goes, of course, gets biscuits and gravy, declares it's Sunday fun day, and has 7 Bud Lights for breakfast. And as she came waddling out of chuck wagon on only one flip-flop and a trucker hat, I can see her now like I'm seeing her now. My brother, this is the truth, guys, I wouldn't lie to you. My brother pulls me in and goes, I think I'm in love. Let's have another cheers for that story. I can't make that up, that's true. Next chapter of this epic, legendary saga was exactly 5 years ago today. 5 years ago. And I had just gotten done proposing to my wife. This speech isn't about me, folks. But I did an amazing job with it. And we were just about to go out and celebrate, and all of a sudden, boom, Aaron comes in the door. He had a key at the time. I think I've taken it away. Boom, Aaron comes in unannounced. He's like, what are you guys doing? I was like, man, I just proposed to Lindsay. It's amazing that you're here right now. I was like, meant to be. Like, what are you doing here right now? He's like, oh, well, you know Ashley? Trucker hat, 7 Bud Lights. Ashley? Yeah, I know her. I'm gonna make her supper. And that's what he did, guys, and that was their first date. 5 years ago to the day, Halloween day. Epic! Epic! Epic. So how fitting is it that on the 5-year anniversary of their first date, when he made her a meal, he makes her a meal all over again, and made enough for the rest of us, for that matter. And we all got to share in this epic, legendary saga that is my epic brother Aaron and my hot new smoking sister Ashley. So that's all I had written down. I'm going off key here. So I guess for you guys, I just want to say that, you know, it's easy to tell the tales and make jokes, but the hard part is really telling you how much I love you and how proud I am to stand up here and be your best man and actually welcome you to the family and be in this room full of love. It's really breathtaking and memorable. So for my actual toast, since you guys have been jumping the gun, my toast to you is, I hope that your love is always legendary and your marriage epic as both of you are. So cheers to Aaron and Ashley.